All right, we're shooting 500 yards with the Wolf Gold. The target way out there. Okay, I'm using the Ruger MPR with the Primary Arms M8 Raptor. My range estimator, so I'm not guesstimating distances here. This is an actual measurement. I don't have a bipod, so I'm going to be laying prone for this. Hey everyone, I want to show you guys the results of the 400 and the 500 yards with this Wolf Gold. So with the 400, right? Again, I got a 50-yard zero, and what I did is I put the 350 mark on the Raptor over here, and I was hoping it would have dropped my shots down over here. They came in a little bit high. I got 3 shots here. I think 2 shots probably came up a little bit high over here. One I threw low over here. I was shooting off of a bipod, and it was a bit rushed because basically I'm shooting. There's nobody on this property now, but there's a possibility that somebody could drive in from the right over there. So I have to pretty much check that there's nobody on the property, nobody's coming in, and then get my shots off pretty quickly. So they are a bit rushed. Now, this is the 500 yards over here. Now again, with the 500, I put the 450 mark here, right? The 450 mark here, and then the shots dropped in over here. That's a 9-inch group, okay? A 9-inch group with this Wolf Gold at 500 yards. One of the shots I did throw, I could see that I was moving it a little bit, so I'm not even going to count that. I'm not going to count the 6th shot over here. That was my last shot. I definitely jerked that up a little bit. Again, if I had bagged this, I was shooting with a bat, with a sandbag, this would have been a lot tighter. But just shooting off of a bipod. Here, I got my tape measure here. Hold on, stretch this out. So shooting off of a bipod at 500 yards, I got 5 out of 6. Actually, not even 9 inches. At 8 inches. 8 and a quarter inches. Fuck it, we just call it 9 inches. Okay, so 5 out of the 6 shots is at 9 inches, and one I just threw up. That's me. It's my fault that got thrown off over here. So yeah, in order to get this, again, with the 50-yard zero, I put the 450 mark at the top. All right, I'm anchoring 450 at the top of the paper, and it dropped my 500 right there. So that actually worked out pretty good. I gave Dimitri, the designer of this reticle, the velocity, which I think came out to like right about 3,000. I think it was like 3060, and he ran it through a ballistic calculator, and it basically was with this particular ammunition that I'm using, it was lining up like almost perfect. At the 300, 400, and 500. Okay, I think at the 600 it comes in at about 575 on the bullets calculator. I can't test that out at this location over here. I have to go to a different location. But at 500, I mean, this thing is pretty. Again, excluding the one I threw over here, that is like damn good. With that bullet drop calculator. A 9-inch group, 500 yards with cheap ass Wolf Gold. I've been told that this is made in Taiwan. I just assumed it. Oh, there it is. It does say made in Taiwan. Just because it said Wolf, I assumed it was Russian ammunition, but no, it's Taiwan ammunition. When I bought this, I think it was like something like $7 or $8 a box. I'm sure now it's more expensive. Well, I bought this a couple of years ago, and I got at least 2,000 rounds of this. I've been able to hit 1-inch groups at 100 yards with this, so I was curious if it was gonna, hold out at distance, right? Or if the groups were going to open up considerably. Ideally I would have hit a 5-inch group, which I'm not, because again, I'm shooting off of a bipod. There's a bit of wind here today, so I'm shooting in the real world here. But I think that 5 out of 6 shots inside of 9 inches at 500 yards with cheap ass ammo, I think it's damn good. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, I wanted to give you guys a peek through the scope so that you can see what the bullet drop sort of looks like. I always got a focusing problem with this camera. So this is the Primary Arms M8 Raptor. Back it out a little bit. We'll lose focus on the reticle, but All right, so I wanted to give you guys a closer look at this rifle and scope. So that's the Ruger MPR. This is a great rifle for like the $500 to $600 that you get this for. 18-inch cold hammer forged barrel, 2-stage trigger. I get half-inch groups at 100 yards with match grade ammunition. Okay, so today I was shooting it with this Wolf Gold, which is basically budget ammunition. It's like $7 a box. It's good because I've been able to get like 1-inch groups at 100 with this. So I wanted to see what it would get at distance. So the scope I was using is this Primary Arms PLX M8 Raptor. I showed you guys the reticle a few minutes ago. I mean, it's expensive. It's like $1,500, but damn, it's one hell of a scope. I mean, it definitely makes shooting a lot of fun. You know, it goes all the way down to 1 power. When you're in 1 power, you just see a duplex reticle, and then when you zoom up, you basically zoom into the details where you see your bullet drop, and your wind holes and your auto ranging, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a look at this, a closer look at this. I didn't bring my tripod with me today, so I was shooting off this bipod the way you see it right there, and the stock was basically just, you know, floating in my shoulder in the sniper hold from the prone position. So obviously I'm not going to do my best shooting in this position compared to the gun being bagged front and back, but hey, I think I got like a 9-inch group at 500 yards with this budget ammunition, so I'm pretty happy. I also want to give you guys a tip that I picked up from Dimitri, the designer of this ACSS M8 Raptor. Basically told me to hang a piece of yarn at the front of the rifle so that you can judge the wind. Okay, so today the wind's been pretty much going downrange, but there's definitely a little bit of a wind there. Sometimes it pulls a little bit to the right, but it's mostly been downrange. And what I did with this is I did a separate video where I calibrated. I hung 4 inches from the mirror of my truck, and basically on a day that there was 0 wind, I drove at 5 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour, 15 miles per hour, and 20 miles per hour, and I basically recorded what this ribbon was doing at those different speeds. So like right now, I can see I got a 3 mile per hour wind that's blowing forward, you know. So there you go. Right now it just kicked up to about 5 miles per hour. Okay, so the way this particular ribbon calibrates is like if it's straight down, that's 0. Then that's like 3, 5, 7, and then like 10 would be out here. Okay, so you know, different wind ribbons are going to do different things, so you have to calibrate it. Easiest way to do is just hang it off your mirror of your car or truck and just drive at different speeds and see how it moves. So that's the wind ribbon that I'm using. So it's a piece of yarn. I got something like, I don't know, 300 yards or something at Walmart with this stuff, so I can actually, like, you know, hang it down range on trees at different distances.